Hello children, in this video we will be doing simple, compound and complex. So these are the three types of sentences in English grammar. Let's learn about all these three in detail. So children, simple sentence is a sentence that consists of only one clause with a subject and predicate. So in order to find out, or identify if it is a simple sentence or no, what are the things that we need to keep in mind? So the requirements of a simple sentence is that we must have a subject and a finite verb in the sentence. For example, Rohit is angry. So children, if you look at this sentence, you will see that Rohit is a subject and is the finite verb. Finite verb is a verb that is directly related to the subject. So we must have a subject and a finite verb in a simple sentence. Next is express a complete thought. That means the sentence should have complete meaning. It must have a clause. As I told you earlier, it should have one clause. For example, Christina drank her morning coffee. So in this you can see we have Christina as the subject and drank as the verb. So subject and a verb makes a complete clause. So that is why we have a complete clause in this sentence. And the last thing is that in the simple sentence we must have a tense. It may be present, past or future. Next is the compound sentence. So a compound sentence is a sentence that has at least two independent clauses, that is a principal or main clauses, which is joined, which is connected by either a comma, semicolon or a coordinating conjunction. So children, coordinating conjunctions are given below. You can see the short form fanboys. You have for, and, nor, but, or, yet or so. So these are all the coordinating conjunctions. So you need to remember what is there in the compound sentence. Like it has at least two independent clauses which is joined with either a comma, semicolon or a coordinating conjunction. For example, Grace opened the door and she looked outside. So in this, if you can see, we have two independent clauses. We do not have a dependent clause. We have two independent clauses. That is, Grace opened the door, has a meaning in itself. It is standing on its own. As well as she looked outside also means everything. So that is why both these, first and the second part, is the independent clause. And here we do not have a comma or a semicolon joining the sentence. We have a coordinating conjunction, that is and. Next sentence, I am good at swimming, but I don't like it. So similarly we have here I am good at swimming, main clause or independent clause, and as well as I don't like it. This is also meaning, it has a full meaning. It is complete. I don't like it. So these both are the independent clause, and but is the coordinating conjunction. Next is the complex sentence. It is a sentence that combines one independent clause. There we had more than two. Here we have one independent clause with at least one dependent clause, or even more if the sentence is very long. For example, I took my umbrella because it was raining. So children, you can see I took my umbrella is the main clause or the independent clause, and because it was raining is the dependent clause. Now one more thing I would like to tell is that complex sentences is joined with subordinating clause. So here you can see the subordinating clause is because. Okay, I took my umbrella because it was raining. So the subordinate or the dependent clause begins with because. Second example, a good friend is a person who accepts you for yourself. So similarly, we have a good friend is a person. Okay, so this is a independent clause. Who accepts you for yourself is the dependent clause, which is joined by a subordinating conjunction, that is who. Now children, let's see how to transform any sentence into a simple sentence. So firstly, you need to remove all the conjunctions that are there, because basically you have to shorten the sentence or you have to make the sentence simple, easy. So you need to remove the conjunctions that are joining two sentences. For example, she is not only intelligent but also hardworking. So in this sentence, but is the conjunction. We have to remove it. But children, we need to keep the sentence meaningful. So you can change it as she, comma, besides being intelligent, comma, is hardworking too. So children, did you all see? We have removed the conjunction but and made it as the same meaning. Next is use having. For example, the thief saw the policeman and ran away. So the same sentence we have to change it into a simple sentence using having. So having seen the policeman, the thief ran away. Next is use infinitive. Okay, that is to plus the verb. For example, my mother gave me some money so that I could buy some books. So this is a very long and complex sentence. So we have to simplify it by using an infinitive and shortening it. So here it is, my mother gave me some money to buy some books. Okay, so we have removed that, so that I could. Okay, so we have just put the short form to buy some books. Next is use present participle, that is verb plus ing. For example, as she was tired, she sat down to rest. So you have to use something that is in the present participle. It is not necessary that it should be always in the beginning. So in this sentence, because it is a necessity, that's why we had to put in the beginning. That is being. Being is the present participle. So being tired, she sat down to rest. Okay, so we have added the present participle. Next is use adverb. It was his carelessness that he forgot his book. So we have to put an adverb, okay, ly. So in which word can we put an ly? So in all of these words we can put an ly or make it as an adverb for the word carelessness. So the word is carelessly. So how can we frame the sentence? He carelessly forgot his book. Okay, it is very simple and short. Next is you need to delete certain words, okay, because complex sentences or compound sentences are usually very long and lengthy. So in order to make it into a simple sentence, you need to delete certain words, okay, which will not change the meaning, okay. For example, this is my dog whose name is Phantom. So you can see there are some unnecessary words which are making the sentence lengthy. So how to shorten it or how to delete the words? So you can delete or you can shorten the sentence as this is my dog named Phantom. So you can see we have removed whose and instead of name we have put it in a past tense, named Phantom. Next is we can use expressions like, so in order to make the sentence short in the simple sentence, you can use these following expressions like owing to, besides, in spite of, according to, with reference to, on behalf of, and many more. There are many more expressions. So whenever you are shortening or making the sentence into a simple sentence, you can use these expressions based on the meaning or based on what the sentence is. Next is how to combine, okay, into a compound sentence. So two or more simple sentences, okay, can be joined into a compound sentence, okay. Two clauses or two simple sentences can be joined, okay, together by using a coordinating conjunction. As I told you earlier, fanboys is the coordinating conjunction. So let's see the example. He was born, he was punished. So we here have two independent sentences, okay. So we have to join this sentence by using a coordinating conjunction. So he was stubborn, so he was punished. So you can either use so or therefore. So in the second way you can use it as he was stubborn, therefore he was punished. Next, he was fined, he was sent to prison. So in this sentence we can use a coordinating conjunction, and he was fined and sent to prison. So we do not have to use he two times. We have to join the sentence with a coordinating conjunction. Next is how to combine into a complex sentence. So in this also we can use two or more simple sentences to combine the sentence into a complex sentence, and in this we can use a subordinating conjunction. In the compound sentence we use the coordinating conjunctions, whereas in the complex sentence we can join the sentence by using subordinating conjunctions. So these are some of the subordinating conjunctions like after, although, as, because, before. There are many of them. You can read it later on. For example, he worked hard. He wanted to feed his family. So similarly, as we did it in the compound sentence, in this also we have to join the sentence meaningfully by using a subordinating conjunction. So he worked hard, okay, so that, see, we have used it from the subordinating conjunction, so that he could feed his family, okay. Next, I was pleased to know about your promotion. So in this, I was pleased to know that you had been promoted. So did you see, we have elongated, okay, we have made the sentence little bit longer. I was pleased to know, subordinating conjunction, that you had been promoted. So children, here we have finished with the explanation. Let's try to do this exercise. So the first sentence is, we hired you for your honesty. So this sentence is to be changed into as a compound sentence. So how can we change it? We have to use a coordinating conjunction. So you were honest. Okay, we have taken the last part of the sentence. You were honest. So we hired you. We have put a comma in between because there's a pause there. So you were honest. Okay, and so is the coordinating conjunction. We hired you. Next sentence, he lives in a big house. So this has to be changed as a complex sentence. So here we need to use the subordinating conjunction. He lives in a house that is big. Okay, we have just put the subordinating conjunction and made it into a complex sentence. Next sentence, he is the most honest employee in our office. There is no doubt about it. So this sentence is to be changed into a simple sentence. So here we have, he is undoubtedly the most honest employee in our office. So children, in this sentence, if you can see from one of the explanations that I gave you for simple sentence, so here we have used the adverb. Okay, so instead of doubt, we have changed the word into an adverb ly, that is undoubtedly. Okay, opposite as well as the adverb. He is undoubtedly the most honest employee in our office. Next sentence, John wants to do something enjoyable. So this has to be changed as a complex sentence. So again, a subordinating conjunction is to be used. John wants to do something. Okay, so this part of the sentence is similar. Now the second part changes. That is the dependent clause. That is that he can enjoy. Okay, so here that is the subordinating conjunction. John wants to do something that he can enjoy. Okay children, here we have now completed with simple, compound and complex. Thank you for listening. Take care.